Hey everybody, it's Kit here. Happy Tuesday and welcome back to the Brooks Legacy. We are with Generation 3 and Cayson. Today we are visiting him and seeing what he's up to for the Winterfest vacation. And this is a little sneak peek of his new thumbnail. Again, not everybody's going to have multiple thumbnails, but I think Cayson is definitely going to have multiple thumbnails. So this is the first one, just very simply titled The College Years. You could just guess. But we're not quite there yet. Not this episode, but the next time we see Cayson, that will roughly begin. But yeah, we have one more Winterfest before he moves out, which is super exciting. Um, and yeah, let's dive into it. One last family trip before Cayson moves out. It's a cool Winterfest trip to the snowy mountains of Mount Komarabe, perfect for quiet relaxation and snow sports. It should be a nice, quiet, enjoyable Winterfest, right? Sure, if Oscar could get off his case. Mom and Dad are none the wiser. It's not like what Cayson is doing is bad. He's an adult. He just knows they want to prove, and he doesn't need them worried about him, especially with Cayson about to move off to college. He knows his mom is worried about that, and there's nothing he can do about it. But he can smile and enjoy the snow stuff with his mama. It's none of Oscar's business anyway. Cayson's older. He knows what he's doing. It's just a way to help him keep his mind off crappy thoughts and a bad mindset before college. He can stop it at any time. He doesn't actually have any right now. I mean, like, why? But he can get some. He might just need some to get through this family trip. Especially if his brother is going to keep fussing. Like, it's the twerp's birthday. Maybe Oscar should focus on her more? Well, alright. Cayson has to be fair. He's just grouchy. He's antsy and ready to go. Sayala isn't exactly a twerp. She's annoying. She keeps going into his room and moving his stuff around and opening documents on his computer, leaving silly stuff there. He just wants to get to college already. It's not that he thinks she's a twerp. He just doesn't really like her. Or dislike her. She's just... She's just... She's just there. You know? She wasn't supposed to be. That's not how life works. But she is, and it's weird. And it has been weird, and isn't this yoga thing supposed to make you calm and zen? It doesn't seem to be working. At least Panda is cool. He's the only cool one out of the entire family. He doesn't poke or prod or ask stupid questions or give Cayson a side eye. Mostly. Cayson keeps himself in check, though, because Panda is a good dude, and it's not fair what his sister did to him. To any of them. So, he and Panda hung out in the sauna. Thankfully, snow sports are an individual event, so Cayson got to do things on his own some. The cold really helped with the zen factor. Plus, it was really gorgeous out here. He's been wanting to try out snowboarding, so he's stoked to finally give it a go. Cayson's been watching other people do it on SimTube and stuff. It doesn't look super hard, but he's gotta conquer the bunny hill first. Youch! How is he supposed to control this stupid thing? 2 feet stuck to one board. Who dreamed this up? He's gonna be feeling that in the morning. Of course, with his entire body aching and his butt sore beyond measure, Panda noticed Cayson wasn't doing so hot. Everything okay, Cayson? Yep, just a little sore. Falling during snowboarding. Yeah. Take some Simville. It helped my butt. Thanks, but I got something. Naturally, Cayson didn't give up. He was a Brooks. They didn't quit easy. Duh. But he kept falling, over and over, until he figured out how to cut grooves in the snow and do the balance thing. And then, once he figured that out, it was smooth sailing. Smooth as gravy, baby. The snow suddenly became a fun road, and he was the driver. No more Bunny Hill. It was time for the big digs. His buddies weren't going to believe these epic pictures he got of himself boarding. Look at those moves! His socials were going to be flooded with snowboarding pictures by the time the trip was over. Of course, Cayson didn't spend all of his time snowboarding, or being alone either. Red wouldn't let him. Dang that fox's nose. Red just kept following him around and rooting around Cayson's room. But Red hasn't found the stash. Not yet. It's not like Red could do anything, even if the fox did find his stash. Except maybe eat it. Dang it. Cayson loves the silly, stubborn fox. He doesn't want him dead. So, every time Red got to sniffing, Cayson would just pick him up for a cuddle and a bit of playtime, then send him on his way. Cayson also tried to go hiking once with his parents. Yeah. No. Absolutely not. They got lovey-dovey and flirty. Oh. Nah, he was so out. Never again. Back to the slopes he went. The thought of his folks, they're... Nope. Nah. No. But, speaking of the twerp, Zyala, it's her birthday. He knew his folks loved pictures, and he was fairly certain they hadn't gotten pictures of her from this trip yet. He wasn't so self-absorbed that he didn't have a heart every now and then. Really. So he grabbed a camera and went out to find her practicing her skiing. He explained that he wanted some pictures for the family while back home, and there was a bit of guilt at how overjoyed and shocked she was that he would talk to her or want to take pictures. Maybe he should have done more when they were both younger. But he was moving out shortly after they got back, and he didn't plan on moving back home. So, yeah. But he got the pictures, made her day, and made his folks happy, and that's what counted. As for Cayson, he was more excited about what came in the spring. He was going to university. He and his buddies from school had all gotten into Brightchester, and he was going to pursue being a celebrity chef. He was determined to be the best one ever. Sure, he'd probably miss his family, but to go out and spread his wings? Heck yes. That sounded like an epic journey, and he couldn't wait. Boom! And, yeah, so that's that. um, Cayson is kind of along for the ride on this one, honestly. He just kind of vibed, did his own thing. He's itching to just go out and spread his wings and get his own stuff and, make his little spot in the world. And he's just biding his time until he can do that. And making interesting choices. But not all bad choices, but interesting choices in the meantime. But, he did get pictures of Sayala, and yeah, it's an interesting situation. It's a sucky situation, and there may be nothing to really be done of it. I mean, choices were made, and he's got stuff to work through, and or maybe not. It's up to him. And yeah, just two people existing in a family. Guess there's worse ways to do it, maybe. But anyway, that is going to be it. Next time we see Cayson, he is moving out, which is insane. The university saga begins. Oh Lord. But anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and given this is his first, but I kind of consider this the in between. Like, yes, he's an adult, but this is kind of in between what his young adult years and his teenage years. So it's just kind of cool to see his journey so far. You know, both him and Marin. I mean, babies to now young adults. Two very different paths too. Very interesting. So yeah. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day and a great week, and I will see y'all next time. Tomorrow's going to be Hope, and just depending, it's either going to be a long one or a relatively normal sized one. I don't know yet. Yeah, so I'm gonna go now. So don't forget, pour the water slow, legacies grow.